Battery regulation, never-ending story. Now we're going to talk about your responsibilities as producers. These are kind of hefty requirements coming in now with the battery regulation. They're already active, so you already have to do this. They are going to be, all the requirements in the EU battery regulation is going to be implemented in all European countries, but there might also be additional requirements in the individual countries. So you're going to have to check this on a national or individual country basis. There's also going to be different authorities or agencies managing this in the different countries. So today we're going to talk about what it's like in Sweden, and then you can assume it's something similar in the country that you're interested in. And you are going to have to do this per country that you want to sell your batteries in. There is no central organization so far. Okay, in Sweden then, it's the Naturvårdsverket, or Swedish Environmental Protection Agency, that's managing these producer responsibility requirements of the battery regulation. Makes sense. They handle a lot of the other recycling and waste management requirements for other areas, like plastic and tires and things like that. First thing is to figure out whether you are a producer or not. Naturvårdsverket has designed 5 questions, very simple. I will put the link in the comments. If you answer yes to any of these questions, you are a producer. You have to answer no on all of them in order not to be a producer. Okay, let's go through the 5 questions. Does your country import batteries from a country outside of the European Union and sell them for the first time in Sweden? Yes, you're a producer. Very similar. Does your company bring batteries from an EU country and sell them for the first time in Sweden? Yes, you're a producer. Or does your company manufacture batteries in Sweden and sell these batteries in Sweden for the first time? You're a producer. Okay, does your company sell from abroad directly to consumers in Sweden? You're a producer. Is your company a reseller of batteries with your own name and brand in Sweden? So the manufacturer's brand and name is not visible on the batteries. This is like for us, cake batteries. They are actually labeled with the cake brand and cake name, not the manufacturers. So that was us. So we're a producer. No way getting around that. Okay, so we're a producer. What now? Now there are like the next step, you have to figure out whether or not you want to shoulder all the producer responsibility yourself, or if you would like to find a producer responsibility organization that can do this for you, that you enter into an agreement with. For portable batteries, there is a really great organization called Elkretsen in Sweden that can actually do this for you. Then you just sign an agreement. It's going to cost, of course. And they will manage all. They will register you. They will fulfill all the requirements. They will do all the documentation. You're going to have to submit, of course, your data, your documentation, etc., to Elkretsen. But they are then going to do all the formal things for you, and also putting up all the recycling points and the management of the recycling and the waste, etc., etc. So really good idea. For LMT, however, there is no such organization yet. So then if you start like digging into the requirements, if you want to shoulder your producer responsibility yourself, it's a lot. And it costs a lot to apply. It costs 110,000 Swedish crowns just to apply. And then you're going to have to pay that every year for a supervision fee to Naturvårdsverket. You're also going to have a really big deposit secured, so that if your company, for example, leaves Sweden or goes bankrupt or whatever, all the batteries that you put on the Swedish market can still be managed or recycled and waste managed. You're also going to have to fulfill all these requirements yourself, that you're going to have collection points, you're going to have to be able to recycle or waste management your batteries. You're then going to have the right, how can you transport the batteries? Do your personnel have the ADR training required to manage these batteries, etc., etc.? So it's kind of heavy. So I'm hoping there soon will be an LMT, I mean an organization that will actually do the producer responsibilities for LMT as well. Fingers crossed.